Namaste. In the next section, Patanjali defines yoga system, holistic yoga system, is 8 limbs, Astavangani. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhayo, Astavangani. Yoga is not just about the moves or the bends or the postures. It's a holistic yoga system comprised of 8 limbs. Today, when we look at our human body, we look at our limbs as hands, feet, face, and different parts. But that's a temporary identity. When you assume your true identity or your cosmic body, that's when you need to grow your 8 limbs. And the first one is referred to as Yama. Yama says, how do we conduct ourselves towards others is a good social conduct. Niyamas, or the good self-conduct, how you conduct yourself. And the third one is asana, is the postures. The fourth is pranayama, is the breath regulation. Pratyahara is reversing the consumption, reversing our indulgences. Dharana is concentration and focus. Dhyana is meditation. And samadhayo is immersion. Immersion and losing of your own self. These 8 limbs, when we start growing them and when we start nurturing them, that's how we become a full-time yogi, a yogi, Chidananda. So let me start with Yama, the good social conduct principles. That's the first limb, that what Patanjali said as what we need to grow. Yama, good social conduct, is defined by 5 principles. Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Brahmacharya, Aparigraha, Yamaha. Ahimsa, non-violence. Satya, being truthful. Asteya, non-stealing. Brahmacharya, living a moderation life with right conduct. Aparigraha, being not greedy, non-accumulating. These are the 5 core principles that yogi must practice to become a full-time yogi. And Patanjali also revealed some superpowers by practicing these universal laws or the universal laws. What Patanjali says is, by practicing ahimsa as non-violence, we develop a superpower to influence people around you to give up violence. This is so much needed in current times where we have lots of tensions. So Patanjali calls all of us to practice ahimsa. Satya, when you practice being truthful in Trikarana Shuddhi, that means in your thoughts, in your words, and your actions, manasa, vacha, kamana. In fact, all these principles need to be aligned in harmony in your thoughts, in words, and actions. And when you practice this being truthful, Patanjali says we all get these superpowers, and whatever we wish, it becomes true. Whatever we wish, it becomes true. This is such a huge power. It also reminds us to be this responsibility to inculcate positive thinking. Because when you wish, whatever wish, it comes true, that means we only have to wish positive things for people around you and for yourself. We need to curtail the negative thinking. Non-stealing, the third principle, Patanjali says, when you practice non-stealing, you'll get all the assets that you need automatically. They'll come to you. And brahmacharya, when you practice the rightful conduct in your engagement in relationships, and that's when you get full valor. Brahmacharya is not even about celibacy. It's about practicing moderation, practicing the rightful conduct. And that gives you unlimited powers, valor, and courage. Aparigraha, when you do not practice this continuous desire to accumulate stuff or being greedy, and Patanjali says you actually get the most precious asset, which is the lifetime's knowledge will be revealed to you. The entire cosmic knowledge of the time scale will be revealed to you. And these are the 5 good external conduct principles called yamas that Patanjali requires all the yogis to start practicing and grow this limb. And the second limb is called niyamas. Niyamas are just like the yamas. It's good conduct, but this is for your inner discipline. Yamas talked about your external conduct. This is about your inner conduct. And Patanjali defines niyamas as follows. Saucha santosha tapas swadhyaya ishvara pranidhanani niyamaha. Shaucha means maintaining purity in your body and maintaining good hygiene. Maintaining good hygiene, it starts with that. Santosha, being content, being always cheerful with what you have and what your situations. That's a good second self-conduct. Tapa, intense effort. In whatever you're doing, give your best intense effort. Swadhyaya, being aware, self-aware, being self-study. And Ishvara Pranidhana, surrender all your outcomes and actions to the Supreme. When you practice these 5 good self-conducts, Patanjali revealed that we will get some special powers. Number 1, when you practice good hygiene and keeping yourself clean, will allow you to overcome or to transcend the awareness of the body when you become divine. You no longer have to worry about whether you're getting sick because you always stay pure. And the second one is santosha, being content. Being content reveals unlimited bliss, unbounded joy. Being cheerful in everything that you do. Tapas, intense effort in what you do removes the impurities within yourself. Those impurities will be burned with your effort, intense and sincere effort. And swadhyaya, being self-aware in what you're doing, to not put yourself in violence or pushing beyond your limits, will bring you a lot more calmness. And the last one, Ishvara Pranidhanani, surrendering all your actions and outcomes while giving your intense effort. Being self-aware will allow you to realize the Ishvara. These are the Supreme. These are the 5 good niyamas. In fact, all the yogis, we need to start growing these 2 limbs, yamas, good social conduct towards others with non-violence, being truthful, being no stealing, being moderation, and non-accumulating. These are the good external conduct principles. And then also maintaining yourself always to be being pure and maintaining good hygiene, being cheerful, and always give your intense effort and with self-awareness and surrendering all your outcomes to the Supreme is the right way to lead the yoga way of living. Namaste.